Welcome back to the channel. So, this one's gonna sting. For those of you that have dealt with narcissists, you have a narcissistic ex. You are currently with a narcissist, whatever the situation might be. This one is going to sting. And you know why it's going to sting so bad? It's because you believed the fake mask that they put on at first. You believed that that was the person that you were going to be with. That's what you believed. We all have been there. We all believed that that's who they were. And they weren't. They were somebody the whole time that did not even exist. They put on a play. They put on a show. And the way you connected to them is a way that they did not connect with you. So, time goes on. And you feel more distant and more distant and more distant and more distant from the person. And they continue to change up. They continue to switch up. They continue to do the things that's just further pushing you away. More toxicity, more drama, more lies, more turmoil, all this kind of stuff. Until it's done. And that is how they operate. And that's why this is such a tough pill to swallow, because you were with somebody the whole time that you didn't even know, because they pretended to be somebody that they were not, just to get you, just to date you, just to be in a relationship with you, to be in a marriage with you, whatever it might be. So this kinds of stuff, it's tough to get over, because going forward, you're in for a healing journey, and it's going to be hard to trust people going forward. You're going to look at the next person. If you get into something else quite fast, and you're going to be skeptical of that, you're going to be on guard. You know, you're going to think it's going to happen again. You question, is anything real? Are people even real? Like, what the fuck is going on? And it's even worse when you've dealt with this multiple times. Like, it's even worse, because it's like, is everyone like that? And you know, if you can heal, if you can go forward in life and get yourself back to who you were before all that stuff happened, you should be good. But a lot of the time, it's tough to do, and it takes a lot of time. And time heals all. That is what I do know. Time heals all, and self-awareness will get you very far in the healing process of the narcissist. So basically, with you, they pretended to be all in. They pretended and put on this fake act that you guys were everything. They are your everything. You are their everything, and it's mutual and all this kinds of stuff. You talk about baby names. You talk about all that kind of stuff and family and everything else. They make it more believable by the day. And you actually think you found your person, all to realize as a little more time goes on, that you are in over your head. What a mess it is. And by the end of it, you're in a healing phase. You feel down. You feel not like yourself. They cause you lots of pain. They cause you lots of stress. It's pretty incredible the things they put other human beings through without even caring, because they're going to do it to you and they're going to do it to somebody else. And that's something you guys also have to know is you think the new supply that they're going to have is being treated better because they try to fool your mind into thinking you weren't good enough and that they're going to be with somebody else now and they're going to go to the new supply and get someone that's better for them. And all this kinds of crap that you're going to hear. They're going to do the exact same thing to the new supply. I hope you guys know that. I hope you guys know there is no better. The only thing that's going to be better is the new supply is going to get the person that you got in the very beginning. And it's insane. Like, these people so dangerous, man. You don't know who they are. You don't know their past. You don't know what they've been through. And if you only seen their past, you would never, ever take them seriously. You would never have dated them. So, what does this mean? This means the narcissist is a con artist. Yes, they have conned you. They have conned people before you, and they're going to con people after you, because that's who they are. And the things that actually take place in the relationship with the narcissist, the things that actually take place is a story they will never tell to nobody else. They make up their own little story to tell to somebody else. And they actually make other people believe in their false story. They never did the things they did to you. They didn't do those things according to them. But they did. They want to think how they think, and they manipulate every single situation. They act how they act, and they get away with it because they only do things to one individual behind closed doors. And to everyone else, oh no, I didn't do that. Oh no, no. It's actually terrifying. How these people are, how these people operate, it is terrifying. And even if you were to be with a narcissist and you took them home to show your parents and everything else, meet the parents, even if you've gotten there, they will put on a fake act to come off like they're a normal person to your parents and everything else, and they're so good and all that. And they are not those things at all. Like, at all. And we understand everyone's going to put on a good impression to meet somebody new and whatever else and all this kind of stuff. But bro, these individuals are so far away from who they appear to be. Like, so far away from that. Like, the switch up is intense. It makes you look at them like, what the is this? Like, you can't even believe the things you're seeing and the things they're doing. You can't even believe it's happening. It's like you don't even know what to do. Things be that bad, bro. You don't even know what to do. Welcome to, getting in an entanglement with a narcissist, because it's bad, man. It's real bad. And the worst thing you can do is stick around in hopes that things will change. The worst thing you can do is stick around and just think to yourself, you know what, like, I hope they can change over time because they're not who I need them to be right now, but I just hope they can. That stuff never works. That stuff is never going to work. Like, guys, if they were the person that you needed them to be, they would never have acted that way to begin with. The fact that they can act that way now only shows how much worse it's going to get. Because when it comes to relationships, when it comes to marriages, all that stuff, man, is always very, very good and solid in the beginning. Later on, more challenges arise. You have to find new ways to love your partner, whatever else is going to go on. And, people, as human beings, guys, we get sick of just about anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. So we have to find new ways to do things and, make things right. And it's about not giving up on your loved ones. And that's how it really is. And two people that have their heads on their shoulders, well, they're going to make it work. When it comes to a narcissist, that is not in the equation. They get bored. They don't even know what to do. They're just, I'm bored. I got to get over here. Got to go over there. Got to talk to this guy. Got to talk to that guy. They're not a person. Like, they're not even a person. They don't have empathy. They don't understand what it's like to face challenges in life. And if you have the perfect partner on paper, it's going to come with challenges. But two people that have their heads on their shoulders is going to make that work regardless. And it's going to work. When it comes to a narcissist, that is not the case. It's not going to go like that. It's going to go how they feel like. It's going to go how they feel like they want it to go. Because they don't feel like it's right. So they want it to be a certain way instead of bonding with their partner and talking amongst things. That does not exist with them. How they think and how they feel is what it is. There's no other say about it. If they're not getting their needs met, it's the end of the world. Your needs don't matter. And if they matter, it matters so insignificant, so small. And their needs are like the whole earth. That's the problem. You understand full well when you're involved in that type of relationship, it could even be a friendship or anything. You understand how one-sided it is. You understand how much this person is not taking you into consideration at all. This person does not think of you. This person does not care about your needs at all. They only care about their own selfish needs. That is it. They don't think about you the way you think about them. Just like the way you were involved in the relationship and you thought so much of it, you thought so much of this person, you actually love this person, and you were involved in it, you were in all the way in. They were all the way out. They just pretended to be all in, but they were all the way out. Pretending to be in, but they're out here. You were actually all in. You actually cared. You actually put in the effort. You actually did the things that you should have been doing. And the more effort you put into a relationship, the closer you're going to feel to your person because you're making big investments in another human being. Like, it's a big deal. If you start taking care of a woman, if you start taking care of somebody, it's a big deal. You start to do lots of things for them, it's a big deal. You're actually growing closer and closer and closer because you're providing for this woman. So you're going to feel closer. But when it comes to a narcissist, you can do everything like that. They are cold to their beings, guys. They don't care about all the things you've done. It's what you've done yesterday does not matter. It holds no significance whatsoever. But It's all about the next day. It's all about the now. It's all about what can you do now? How can you feed me now? How can you meet my needs now, now, now? That's all they care about. They can never be grateful to appreciate what you've done. It's gone. It don't matter no more. They don't care. They're cold to it. They don't care. And the reason they're so cold to it is because they're cold human beings in the first place. That is why. They are icy cold. So the more you do, the more you invest, the more it's going to affect you. And the quicker you can come to terms with, you know what? I'm just going to take that L and accept that I fell in love with a psychopath. The quicker and better your life is going to be, my friend. Because if you sit there and dwell on it like, oh, I did all this for you and you do this and all this and this and that, that's not going to favor you any. That's not going to do nothing for you. It's actually going to work against you, and you're giving them way too much power. And you're holding them and putting them on a pedestal they'll never be able to be on. They're way down here. You're putting them up here because you saw them that way and all this stuff, and you thought they loved you, and you got scammed. You got burned. So you're mad, and it's like, da-da-da. But nah. Don't go about it that way. You're just wasting your time. You literally have to look at the whole situation and be like, okay, I got fooled. I got conned. They're not who I thought they were. It was great while it lasted, but that's all there is today, folks, because they were never who I actually thought they were. And that is exactly what you guys have to come to terms with. The quicker you come to terms with that, the quicker you can just get up and be like, you know what? That was a nightmare. We're waking up now. All that was a nightmare. We are up. It's all good. Sucks that it happened. Sucks that we had that nightmare. It is what it is. You carry on to the next. The next one's the best one. Hopefully. All I got to say is be careful with the next one. Be careful dealing with people in general, because you just never know. So, I hope this video could give you guys some sort of clarity as to what went on in your situations, because this stuff is no joke, bro. This stuff sucks to deal with. This stuff sucks to have gone through, but it's character building. It is going to give you lots of knowledge and experience, and you'll have a good shot of preventing it from happening again. And that's what you want. You don't want that stuff happening. You don't want to waste your life. You don't want to waste years and invest and start to love this person that doesn't even exist. They just faked it. They faked to be able to give you that back. And it was an act. But when things got real, everything exposed itself when things got real. And that's when you know. Because you start to see their behavior and everything just gets exposed. You understand full well, like, damn, this person is not even a person. They're in hell right now. They're in a fiery burned hell right now. As bad as that might be to say, it is the truth. And we don't even wish that on them. It's just their lives are in hell. That's the life they live. And that's why they do things the way they do it and not care. And they're so cold with it. They don't care to take all your love and rob you. Like, there's a song, bro. Play it. Play it, chat. Robbery by Juice WRLD. Play it. There's songs made by artists out there called Robbery. Because that is what the narcissist does. That is what these female covert narcissists do. They rob you of that. They come in, they act like they're all for you. They get your love. You give them so much and they run with it, bro. They got what they wanted. They got what they wanted from you. They needed love. They desperately needed love. You gave them a whole bunch and they didn't give it back. So they got your heart and they ran. Robbery. So that's what it's like to deal with a covert narcissist. And it sucks, but if you guys have dealt with it or are currently dealing with it, you guys have to come to terms that, you know what, this person is the wicked, this person is this way. I must cut this cord. I must free myself from this venomous, parasitic type creature. Because it's that bad. And the longer you're with them, the longer you have connections with them, the longer you have ties with them, the worse it's going to be. So I would suggest getting the out of there yesterday. ASAP. Get out of there. But anyways, guys, that is the video for this evening. And we're going to wrap this one up. Don't forget to come follow me on Instagram. Exact same username is here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. With that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.